Hey everyone, sorry it's been a minute. I've been a little under the weather, but I think I got something that can help me feel better. I got a doctor. This is Wei Jiang's doc, or also kind of known as medic. He came with their Ultima Guard, their not Omega Supreme, and I just picked up this, bought it from somebody on the boards. I didn't have any interest in the Omega Supreme itself. And it's not bad. It's based off of course, that one thing from that one episode. He's the medic for Omega Supreme in that episode. But yeah, he's cool. He's not perfect, but let's kind of go through him a bit. He has a cool look to him. He looks nice. It's all just molded plastic except for the gray. I believe all the gray is paint, so his face, neck, and his hands, and the little dot there. And of course his eyes, which are this shiny blue. Only defect on mine is on the back here. It looks like a little bit of overspray or something. I've kind of tried to chip away a little bit of it, but you get what you can. Not a big deal. He looks cool. And let's talk about his articulation. His head is on a ball joint, and look all around, whatever. His arms go up and down, shoulders go out, elbows do that much. His wrist can spin. His hands open up with just a single pin there. That's fine. The only real thing missing here is there is no bicep cut. And that really actually hurts with posing this little guy. And I know he's an accessory, so you don't expect too much, but the bicep cut really sucks. To kind of make up for it, he has a really cool ab crunch, which is really nice. He's got a waist swivel all the way around. Legs go all the way up, all the way back, all the way out. His knees go back to there, out to there, so they can kind of go inflected a little bit. And then his foot is just on a big ass ball joint as well, so you can get a lot out of there. Again, the failing here is no thigh cut, so he kind of hurts again when you're trying to pose him. You really want to spin and twist that out, and you just can't. So you see here, if I'm trying to get him in a bit of a dynamic pose, if I could just spin that thigh, it'd be so much better off, but can't spin the thigh. And so it's hard to kind of get in dynamic because of that, because without that, you can't really get the balance you need. There we go. But takes a little bit of chicanery to get that to happen. But with, kind of some of the other joints, you can get that Studio Ox pelvic thrust look going on all day long. Take it. And again, if he had just had that bicep swivel, then you could cross the arms a bit, but instead, if you want to do it, you're going to have to kind of monkey around. I don't know. You can pretend he transforms. Boom. There. He's a transformer. Knew it the whole time. And here he is with, what I like to consider some of my faux G1 cast. So we got, Old Snake and Marissa, some of the Impossible Toys releases, and, their Alicon as well. And, of course, he fell over. That's what I get for touching him. But yeah, I think he blends in well with them, and he looks nice. And if you just gotta have a straight up measurement of the guy, looks like about 19 centimeters, about 7.5 inches. So what do I think of the guy? I think he's pretty cool. I paid $40 shipped for him, and honestly I feel like kind of overpaid probably for what it is, but I really didn't want to buy the Wei Jiang Ultima Guard and then have to try to sell that off on eBay or the boards and deal with that. So it was worth the extra to not have to deal with the hassle of that. It might not be for you. I feel as it is, it's probably more like 15, 20 bucks. Saw some sold on eBay though for 50, 60, but that's kind of, I guess, the beginning hype for it or whatever. I bet you could probably find it for 25, 30 bucks shipped, or in person at least, and have to pay shipping on it. But I like him. He's cool. Again, the biggest thing is that he really needed a thigh swivel and he really needed a bicep swivel. If they'd done that, I would have really loved it. But as it is, I still like it a lot, and I think it'll just blend in really well with my, extra G1 cast on the shelf. So, see you next time. Laters.